Haters from Mexico.
I hate you, beach.
And we're back. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Haters Podcast. This is a special jumbo episode. I don't know what to call it. Is jumbo the right way?
Jumbo's good.
Himbo,
Collective.
Bimbo, Sumbo. It's gross. It's huge. I mean, gross in the like the tonnage kind of way. We got a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Usually we have maybe one guest or 1.5 if they're smaller or something.
Or Middle Eastern or something.
Exactly. Qualifiers. But here today, in the RBL, Roast Battle LA offices, the headquarters of the league, we're doing the Haters Podcast with not one, not two, but 3 guests. Joseph Ocasio-Cortez de la Guerra Garcia, my man CJ Price, and Texas's own Leah Sampson, who, if you don't recognize, you will soon. We've seen her. I've seen you in more commercials than I think I've seen anybody else in this year. It's fantastic. Nobody can get jobs. Everyone's like, I can't get work at all.
Oh.
Wait, you did a Super Bowl commercial.
No, that was another black person.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
That was
John Morant. That's my bad.
Yeah,
That's on me.
I love
No,
her.
she had an awesome fucking commercial with Shaq. She was doing stand-up in front of just Shaq.
That wasn't Super Bowl?
It was
that was
it was around that time.
It was the Thursday night football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I played his thumb.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "You can go tell some jokes now." So
It was people always feel happy when they see their friends on stuff or
and I
whatever.
laugh because it makes me nervous. I get really appreciative.
That was like the most pride I'd ever felt.
Aw.
It was probably felt like watching like your friend score a winning touchdown or something. You're
Yeah.
growing up, you're like, I know this was
Right.
so funny and so kind of like warm. And we're here to spread nothing but negativity. We're sort of spiteless. I don't even know if that's a word, but spineless, spiteful shit bags. But I want to qualify that we have the capacity for love, and I felt it.
Oh. Well, now when they're not getting booked. So
What do you mean?
Now they're gonna hate me.
There was a problem.
They're gonna hate. I felt the
Rogan sphere doesn't like Shaq, and now you can't get work. What is happening?
I was kidding. I don't know what these guys do. They
No, you
probably
got to
gotta
audition to get booked.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
No one's sending us
I don't think
out
we were
to
tripping.
even try to get booked. Yeah.
What's an audition?
Oh.
See, you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
Exactly.
talent,
All right.
ladies and
Now
gentlemen.
that's hating right there. Now that's hating.
I do hate when
That's
I
good
cash a
hate.
check.
And it's not that Joseph and CJ don't have incredible credits.
I don't know.
no, we do not.
They've both been
Right.
stand-ins for some of the ugliest people in show business.
Come on.
Hey, I was a stand-in for a 12-year-old boy. I get it. It's
Wow, that's wild,
I can-
actually. That's really funny.
No, okay, you brought up this stuff.
I was
You
a
brought up
stand-in
the
for
good stuff.
Papa John.
That was a voice acting gig.
No.
Do the line. Do the line.
And they really insisted they didn't need him. But he was persuasive.
Yeah, it was a self-submit.
No, it was an NFL commercial. It wasn't Super Bowl, but it was like, it was really funny because I'm a foot taller than him, and they just don't have anybody else in Texas really for like, for
You guys
background
look
work.
different. How?
We look pretty different. And Andy's like 40 years older than me and whatever, but they're just like, whatever, for lighting, it doesn't matter. The guy that was JJ Watt's stand-in looked exactly like JJ Watt. They're like, yeah, we need a guy that's like, humongous or whatever. But Papa John, like just any sickly looking person will do. Anyone that's sort of vaguely ill. And they made me sign an NDA. A
What's
non-disclosure.
the N stand for?
Well, in Papa John territory, it's more than you think. But it was, I think this is why, because now he's not part of it, so I think I can break it or whatever. But like, he was really, really bad at commercial acting, and he does
I
hundreds.
thought you were going to say Ed.
He does hundreds of those a year, and it was like the only 3 people, and it was like Papa John, JJ Watt, and the Texans equipment manager, who had never been in front of a camera ever. He never flubbed his lines once. Papa John, he probably had to do 40 takes.
Really?
It was bizarre. And I kind of figured why they needed so many stand-in people, because he was always melting. He has like touch of gray style hair. Like he has the cheapest hair dye you possibly can buy.
He was men's when they get stressed out.
Yeah. And so it was like always like pouring out of him, and they're like, all right, send him back to like the chamber and fix him up or whatever. So we were always under the lights getting stuff fixed. And his hand was always cold and flaky, but he insisted on shaking it and touching you. And they brought Papa John's for the craft services. Instead of regular food, it was a bunch of Papa John's. And I was like, what the fuck? Does this guy only eat Papa John's? And all the executives that were there busted out laughing. They're like, no. He does not get high on his own supply. They acted like I was an asshole for suggesting that he would be eating Papa John's.
What was the commercial?
It was a pizza commercial featuring a star Texans player and the equipment manager. I couldn't tell you what no, I wasn't in it. I was just like in the stand-in part. I couldn't tell you what the scope of the commercial was because the whole thing was so bizarre. I was just trying to take in why it was happening this way. He brought his whole like not a crew. Like one guy was like the CFO. One guy was like, it was a bunch of executives. And they were wearing like teal and pink polos and stuff. It was like really shameful. It was like a humiliation sort of thing or whatever. That's what stuck out to me. I don't
That sucks.
Anyway,
all right, let's go ahead and start the episode.
We're just like,
And we're rolling now.
And go ahead and reclap.
waited years to hate on Papa John. In the meantime, luckily he's racist, so he got fired from his own company.
Oh, he's not working there anymore?
I think the pizza.
Do you know about?
You like Papa
You don't
John's?
know the Papa John story?
Oh yeah, I do.
Victor Tran.
Every time somebody uses the N-word, I get an alert.
You get a Papa John.
Yeah.
30%
Papa
off
John.
on the
Yeah.
cheesy dippers.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
like a
getting
Google
something
alert?
free today.
Well, Victor Tran, who I'm sure you've seen the bit. He has probably the best bit I ever saw about that because it was so tense. Nobody really knew how to touch it or whatever, especially not non-black people didn't really want to. And Victor's like, yeah, I don't even know how that word comes up in a conversation about pizza. Can you imagine being some intern on the conference call? It's like, I don't know, Mr. John. I still think we should just call them black olives. It was one of the biggest unforced errors in, I don't know what you call it, show business and pizza history together. Because rarely, you can really fuck up. You can like kill people and they can't take your company. That's the last bastion of what we hold sacred in this
So funny.
fucked up country. Is like corporations are people, and that's we gotta, you know.
Yeah, 3/5.
I'm not well versed in corporate law, so I have to take your word for it. You do look like a lawyer's assistant.
Yeah, I have that vibe.
You got like a Inland Empire paralegal vibe, you know.
Yeah. Did you offer some meth charges?
So
Yeah.
funny. The only lawyer to show up all buttoned up to the top. Not only do I represent Down Knoxville, I am one. Let's get these charges dropped on.
We're recording late as hell. We all
I know.
got interesting energy. When you podcast, you're supposed to like hold. You're like, oh, let's hold the jokes. Wait, let's have the chemistry. Or
We
whatever.
riffed for like 40 minutes.
But we all
outside.
came in with a mix of like kind of happy, fun, and whatever, but also anger. Just like I'm embarrassed that I was like, man, this is supposed to start 40 minutes ago or whatever. And I love that's one of the best things to bring into performing. It's just raw, fucked up emotions that you're like. That's the cool thing about comedy is you can turn horrible, horrible feelings very quickly into like, no, we can all laugh about this. There's something that
So
can
nice.
unbutton. Or I can turn the tense part up more.
Yeah.
We'll see what that leads.
Well, it's all right. I fucked up by bringing my whole vagina into this space. So.
Expand on that. What is?
I've expanded enough.
You didn't see the sign?
Expand your vagina.
You're saying just being here that was a threat to your safety.
No, I didn't say that. Are you guilty of something, you weirdo?
Me.
No. So are you saying that we're all gonna
sexual.
do a human centipede on you? And is that what you felt? Is that what you?
And that's the episode.
And I call the head.
I didn't know what you were implying by bringing
No.
your vagina. to
Yeah,
your
because
place.
it's like that's no, every time I do a podcast, like a mostly male-based fan base, they either want to like fuck me while I'm decapitated, or like they just hate me. They're like, she thinks she's
the fans or the podcast hosts.
oh no, the comments
Oh,
and
yes,
stuff
yes,
like
yes.
there
Oh,
were
damn,
people.
you read the comments?
You're in love here.
Sometimes
we get nothing
I
but
think they're
negative
pretty
comments,
funny.
so.
We've never-
I think it's
we-
funny when people like. I don't want people to hate me, but I do think it's hysterical when people like do these like these conspiracy theories about me.
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause that is. You don't just get hate. You get something that's
I
hilarious.
get the
People-
funniest shit. I get the funniest hate shit. It's
People's
like
schizophrenia gets triggered by her existence.
yeah, no,
Wait,
literally.
So let me
What's-
ask, are your
for
DMs
what?
are they more pervy or are they more just like why would you like are they
All
more
of it.
like conspiracy that kind of shit?
All of
Because
it.
I've learned sometimes with women it could be a split even.
Yeah, no, a little bit of everything.
Hers are something else. I've never seen shit like
Yeah,
this.
what's a conspiracy theory about?
That'd be like,
That's
see,
what you said. You
this
said
is
there's
what you get when
conspiracy.
you only fuck white men and hide it or whatever.
Yeah.
People will like make up a whole crazy scenario.
What's wrong with fucking just white men?
Well, how much time do you have?
All right, hear me out.
Western civilization was built on those foundations.
and it sucks.
Because
It's not working well for anybody.
well, no. What was the question?
What's the conspiracy?
Nobody knows.
Okay. There's like one joke where like I talk about apparently I disrespect my dog. I'm a bad dog person because on the podcast they're like, do you hit your dog? I was like, no, she knows better because she has a black mom, black mom voice. And they're like, what would she do? They were like, what would you do if she bites you? And I was like, I'll kick her in the face and I'll put her on the grill. And they were like, and I was like, you think I grill? Do I look like a bitch that grills? And so I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, she treats her dog terrible. She probably keeps it in a dungeon and da 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 da. And then they also thought that like, I used to be a prostitute and that's why my mom kicked me out the house.
I feel like.
That's what they said?
Mm-hmm.
How'd they come to that?
It's a wide variety of what you
Because
get.
I said we have the same size titties and that she had a lot of jealousy towards me. So they just assumed that I was getting paid.
I get the
She
connection there.
wasn't.
Yeah, no,
People are
no.
measuring your titties through the internet. They're getting the digital ruler out.
Dude, it's just
It's crazy
it's some
shit.
guy just going.
Wait a minute.
Enhance.
The only
Yeah.
ones I've ever gotten is people accusing me of stealing jokes from myself.
Really?
Where you're like,
That's kind of a
they'll be
compliment.
like, I've seen this person do, and it's just me when I had shorter hair or something.
Yeah.
But like,
That's
I have.
so funny.
She's posted some of hers, and we've just talked about some of your like you bring out a level of hate, which by the way I do think is ultimately to your benefit.
Okay.
Before people end up liking something, they usually kind of hate it. Sometimes that's what it goes. How it works with like famous commodities.
Sure.
Especially celebrities, people that you're at first you're like, I don't want to be exposed to this person. They're forced upon me by something or whatever. And then the 8th to 12th time or something, you're like, oh, you know what? I kind of fuck with. I can see why there's, you start to develop some whatever. So it's ultimately good, but the
That's how.
the voyage in between sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It blows to like have people's first reaction be like, I don't know why, but I hate you.
I think honestly, I
spend
don't
energy.
really. Yeah, sure. In theory, it's fucked. Yeah, for sure. I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you wear it really well.
I just don't care
It
because
hasn't aged you.
no, well, because many reasons why. One, and the reason why I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm black. Like I got.
Since when?
I would say since that doctor that called me with a hard R. Yeah.
Papa John, Dr. Papa John.
Dr. Papa John.
Which is weird because the question was, is it a boy or a girl?
Yeah.
Well, I have worse news.
You're gonna have to take a seat for this one.
It's a girl, and it gets worse.
But I think it's like all of us will attract people that say negative shit. Actually, I like Channing was just alluding to, we've only gotten negative
Oh, there's
comments.
somebody that hates you. Like,
Absolutely.
There's somebody, like all of y'all. There's someone out there right now.
We're on the Roast Battle channel. There are 140,000 people who hate me and Radu.
Yeah,
But they secretly love you. But that's the whole gag of it all.
Yeah.
They secretly love
They
you.
dap you up and they're like, "What? We love you."
I
They
don't
want
think
you.
so.
No, they do. I'm
I don't
telling
think
you
so,
because
yeah.
some of them will leave comments and they fuck up and put the same name in their burner account,
yeah,
and then they're asking to see my fucking butthole. Like, that's
You
what I'm
get
saying.
those too?
Yeah, it's about me right
Hey,
now.
I apologize to
And
the
so-
both of you guys. All right?
But yeah, dude. So it's like it's good. It's like it's dude. Whatever. Fuck it.
Like
Like
our guys are just like, I don't
Bitches.
like this. They're very they're like, I'm mad. I don't like this. What you're almost like a muse for these psychos because
Yeah.
they'll give you like 3 paragraphs of like, I hate this person with the power of all the sun. You're like, bro, if you put this much effort into your job application,
I do that.
you're working right now.
You wouldn't be on YouTube at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah. So like,
Hey, actually, they really hate me when I say type shit.
when that
And they'll leave a hate comment. I just go type shit. They're like, you should die today. I'm like, type shit.
My move is sometimes I'll pin
Drive that
someone,
album
I'll
up.
pin my favorite one to the top.
Shit's great.
has that ever happened to any of y'all where like just any level of slang because you're like, I'm not young anymore really or not full, like does it ever just make you mad that you're like, fuck, I have to learn a new thing?
Dude, yeah. It's
Somebody told me
Oh.
gesture maxing the other day.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, it
I'm
makes you
acting silly.
Oh, no.
That's what it means.
No.
It was Matt Byrne. He was like, I was on my Jester Maxing shit, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Dude.
Because I guess the new slang. I said, Matt, I
lie.
capped out at calling things gay.
That's a lie.
That's the last bit of
furthest I
slang I
get.
got.
Well, like you're always gonna pick some stuff up. You're always gonna get like some stuff's gonna go by you or whatever. But like when you start having anger towards like no, it should like that's you're aging yourself, and I can't stop like left and right. I'm getting mad at just the fact that words keep evolving.
I think
Yeah,
it's
you're extremely 32.
I think
That's what that is.
I do think it's funny how pissed off everyone gets at 6'7". I think it's hysterical. How mad
I
people
just don't
get.
understand.
I
Conan
think it
dropped it
sounds
last
dumb.
night.
Yeah.
Conan dropped the
Oh,
6'7"
really?
last
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
What do you say?
I learned
around on it.
I learned mogging 4 days ago.
That one annoys me. That
I
one,
busted it out
the
on my
fuck is
wife, and she thought I
mogging?
was cheating on her because I knew mogging.
What bitch?
She's like, who are you talking to? I was
Right.
like,
Who are you talking to, you fucking pedophile?
I said little boys.
You're fucking a girl that skateboards, don't you?
mogging is when you someone's trying to look good in a picture and you end up in the picture like some whatever and you just steal.
photo
You're much better looking than
Yeah.
them, and you didn't even necessarily mean to. It's like
I
unintentional.
thought it was just like looks, like doing a look.
You just fucking look better.
It's unintentionally looking better than someone that's trying to stunt.
Well, so who's? Sorry. What? In whose eyes?
I know,
You know what I
right?
mean?
It's
The beholder?
Any level,
So-
wow.
Poetic.
Any level of pushing on these things philosophically or critically makes them dissolve immediately. But that's not how these things like they would just work in a communal sense where everyone's like, I kind of get it and I kind of don't get it. That's always how slang works. People
Oh.
are like, I'm more or less understanding of it, but I also don't fully comprehend because why aren't we just using the
Who's-
words?
That's why now we.
I think socially, just as whatever group, any group of people, when you're like, we're starting to use a new phrase, a new idiom, or whatever,
Yeah.
even though we already have 3 usually.
I don't know. I think it's fun. I
It
like
is fun.
I like Riz. I thought Riz was stupid at first, but I'm like, it is like the perfect word.
They're all
That's
stupid
what-
at first.
Riz, by the way, is like 2011.
Word.
You start picking them up and you
one's
start
so
fucking with
old.
them and you're like, damn, I'm down with
Yeah,
this.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. That one bums me when like a
Second
30-year-old uses it. I'm like, come on, dog.
Which one?
Riz? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When a 30-year-old.
I do like using old-fashioned words, like if like I'm about to like do something or whatever, it involve my underwear. I'll be like, let me take my britches off. Like I think that's so cunt. I think that's hysterical.
That's very Brad.
Yeah,
That's very
sorry,
bad.
I have to take off my britches.
Well,
like
using both, I think, is the best. Going back and
yes,
forth
yeah,
between that.
yeah, because people think you're fucking like an insane person,
And it's great
which is
to
good.
be aware of your undergarments.
Be aware of your underwear.
Or your Riddler. People say, yeah, the Riddler.
Your
Riddler?
Like, if someone has a
this.
tricky penis,
In, yeah.
No, it's a.
You know when
couple
you
ways,
be
yeah.
trying to fight crime in the city and a motherfucker be hitting you with questions.
He be riddling.
A penis was called a Riddler, though.
Really?
When, hold on.
Now y'all are gonna have to like destroy a forest and chat GBT that
I'm not
shit.
making
I
you
don't.
say
I'm
that.
not gonna be the
That's
fool.
fine. We don't
Was it a
mind.
regional thing? Was it just in one area?
Oh, I think like I'm not gonna say the coast. They'll come for me from a coast.
Like I knew this for in New England and probably the rest of the part of the U.S. People would call like a dumb guy an idiot. They would call them boners.
oh,
And then
Like a
obviously
bonehead?
Wow.
It's kind yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're such a boner, Josh. Something like that, you know.
Interesting.
And in the West Coast, they're like, that's obviously a dick, dude.
Yeah.
They just never permeated the same way.
well, this is
Boner
proving that.
never hit the East Coast for an erection.
West Coast, I guess. The same.
No, it hit
No,
here.
it hit. For,
We had the
for,
show
you felt
Growing
it?
Pains
for
here.
an
You
erection,
felt
you
it?
had boner. I'm saying for calling a dumb guy a boner, it didn't come this way.
Yeah.
Never came this way.
No, we
Just-
had
It
it.
was like a New England Midwest.
No, we had it here. That's not.
Well, this is
say
proven
so.
that
That's not-
it's historically
We had both.
facts that every time y'all always talking about gay shit. Like men, y'all always like even since the Vikings, like everything was gay.
Men are
like,
gay.
Yeah, for sure, but
really
like.
gay.
Men are gay.
But
Men
that's
gayer than
fine.
straight
But
men.
it's just
Women
like
men
everything.
gay.
This one guy was like,
Women.
I was trying to be with a man because I thought it was the time to do
It was
so.
a time.
And he was like, I want to ask you a question. I was like, what? He's like, do you lift? I'm like, why? He goes, because I want a girl that can lift as much as I can. I was like, no, you want a dick in your ass. Like, you want a man. Why the fuck would I have my legs as big as yours?
Well, there's
That's
a difference
crazy.
between gay and.
That's
Like, there's a huge difference.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
It's fascinating now that like this is the time where people are like, no, I don't want like a male penis to fuck me. I want like a lady penis
Yeah.
to
yeah.
sodomize me. And you're like, That's cool.
Sodomite.
That's cool.
I'm sorry. I bring back biblical words. I'm doing what you're doing. A little slang.
And on the 8th day, the Lord pegged.
I love it's like a little scripture. That's like a T.I. Introduction.
Honestly, yeah. You tip rubbed off on me. Oh,
This is from the book of Lil Nas X.
What do you
Finally
do?
overcoming my embarrassment.
Well, he's gay. Little Nas X.
What were you saying?
Relax.
I don't
That's what he's
remember.
saying. I didn't call that. I didn't call black man gay. He called him gay.
He is gay.
He is.
I think he actually
It was
is.
just.
He is.
Yeah.
You said it with the hard
I hit
T.
it pretty hard.
Yeah.
All right.
It was very slurrish.
I hit it with a hard Y. Is that what I did? All right. My bad. Love the gays. My
Love
bad.
the gays.
Love the gays.
Who do you think is the most homophobic group? Race-wise, religion-wise, whatever.
Black people.
Us.
No, I don't.
Expand on that.
No, I'm good. I said I'm all good.
Expand on
I think
that.
it's Indians.
I'm cutting the. You think Indians are the most homophobic?
Yeah.
All right.
Where are they?
They're the most horned up.
I think black people have like a stereotype about it where you're like, oh, they might seem a little less welcoming or whatever, but actually black people are much more tight knit than most.
Wait, who says that? Who says that?
Latinos don't do gay shit at all.
Yes, they do.
Because I remember,
Yes, they do.
I work.
More of them.
I work.
Latinos don't,
yes,
but
they do.
Latinx fuck with it heavy.
Yeah.
Nobody goes by Latinx. That's the problem.
The younger ones don't, but dude, everybody has like a gay deal. Like everybody go like all
Ooh, is that
Hispanic, and
everybody
then no one
works
just
for
talks
me?
about it because they have that weird.
But then
deal.
your
That's-
Tia says there's something wrong with
Hey,
that.
bro,
one.
he's a T hard. It is a race thing.
Yeah, I
it's
think
the
it's
way he
about his
says
face.
shit.
I
I said, yeah,
anything
you
I
like your
said,
Tia.
I can't hit it with
come
the
out.
accent.
You're married to a
I can't hit it
trans woman, bro. You're married.
I'm married to a Mexican woman. All right.
Of course. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But I
Whatever.
I think all religion. It's really annoying that like there's not even one religion. You'd imagine as a marketing standpoint, you're like, oh, you know what? Let's get gay people in. Let's get like it's somebody who should be like that.
From a marketing standpoint.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so funny.
Like that's
Scientology should be that.
No, but they're not. That's the weird. That's
Wait, you're
like-
saying that everything should have at least one of every?
No, I'm
like,
saying
yeah.
it's weird that every single religion is homophobic. There should be at least one that's like, hey man, that's our cool thing. Is like God doesn't give a shit.
No taxes and gay people.
Exactly. No
Oh.
taxes, more asses, whatever. You know, it just
Put
it's
that on a
bizarre.
bumper sticker.
Same thing as like for countries,
Never
like
thought that.
Israel's always like, there's so many Muslim countries. How come that we can't have one Jewish country? I'm like, same thing. Forget this. All the countries are straight. Why can't we have one gay ass country? You come here, you got to be gay.
Wait,
Whole
because
gay
Germany-
ass
It's called Radu.
Wait a
Is it
minute.
Germany?
Germany, you know what? That's both funny and kind of real. That's
I've done
fun.
my research.
like
they're-
uniform,
they're-
yeah.
they're- but they're just more progressive. I don't think they have like more gay people necessarily by like.
No, I think European men are just aren't as goofy.
Italy's pretty gay.
They are, but
Italy's
but they're regressive.
any
They-
place where they like shower and like smell
Any
good.
place where they
and
don't wear
look
socks with
good.
their loafers, like,
Yeah, and
I
like
don't know.
They also-
shave their
they
buttholes.
also-
Showering's gay.
Wait, what was that, Leah? You said shave their
Say what?
Yeah, if you shave, that's big gay, but it's very. But that's,
Shaving your butthole is gay.
Yeah, but we love.
Shaving your butthole is.
I will scream if I were to see that. I would
If you saw a man shaved asshole, you would.
absolutely. I'd call the police
Is that it?
immediately.
Are you eating
That's
acid?
that's not the point. The point
No, but if you look at an asshole,
No,
you
because
eating
even that's secondary. We're not even at that point. First of all, your cheeks are spread, the breeze is flowing through. I need to know what is happening. Why is this shit
God,
slick?
why is this shit-
Why is it fucking
Why are you
slick?
shivering?
I hate that.
Yeah, why is he shaking in his boots? Like it's fucking
I'm
wrong.
picturing a man's asshole
I
now
was
for no
broke with a dude because he
reason.
shaved his armpits. I'm like, bitch, you don't swim.
Wow.
Like, why are your fucking armpits
Wow.
shaved?
So
I gotta
love
have.
that.
I want you to have
I'm
some
terrified
kind
to hear
of.
something like that, but I love that.
But you know what I mean.
Good for you.
I just want a little bit of like.
You know what you
Whatever.
want.
Like, there's some things about guys that
Like
girls
hairy
like.
ass.
Yeah, like, well, that's why I don't
You want a
like
mohawk.
because there's just some things.
Neither do I.
You know what I mean? That's okay.
Want a hairy asshole? That's a UGK song. I think it's good to be both picky, preferential, and just know what you want down to the butt. You're like, I can't waste, or have like an exception. You're like, I love you so much.
Nah, fuck love on that. Hell no, nope, gang
Interesting.
for life. Like, what do you
There's no love in the ass.
Fuck
Hairy
no.
asshole.
No. First of all, nothing sexual involves love. It's demonic. That's why it's great. Like, what the
Whoa.
fuck? We're not doing this
That's
shit
a
for
great take.
love.
That's good.
If I love, and as a God believer, yeah, love isn't in sex. I don't want you to love me during sex. I want you to
love
like.
that as a take.
I don't want you
That's
to
the
love
worst
me
time
like
to love
I don't know
word.
if I agree with it. I don't know if I fully.
I don't
If
agree.
we-
I don't agree with
Because
it.
you're
I
married,
agree
you
with that
sold
shit.
out a
I
long
don't
time
agree with
ago.
it at
I'm
all.
talking about being like
But I
not in
love
a
that as
marriage.
a take. That is
Yeah.
incredible.
No, because okay, is it You know that joke where they say like the kid walks in on the parents fucking and it's like, oh, I saw daddy attacking mom.
Yeah.
Because sex is not a loving act. It's not. It's primal. It's fucking like. You know what I'm saying? You're not like,
It's a
okay,
squabble.
no.
It's just two dudes.
No, and you're married, and y'all got whatever y'all got going on, from what I know. How many of y'all have had sex with a girl consensually?
I'm out.
Had a sexual
You lost me
partner.
at consensual.
Yeah. What's all these qualifiers?
And okay, like she's bent over. You're like, it was the old cracked.
Well,
and
you're
that's a
never
new one.
fucking anybody that you're never in doggy and
No,
being
no,
like,
let her finish.
I
No,
love
but
you.
no, it doesn't matter.
I need to hear that.
No, you
that's
only
my
love.
point.
You only
When
feel
y'all
love
are
the
done
moment.
when y'all are done and like you're just like, oh, that was nice,
I guess
head ass. Like
saying, but
when you're like fucking cracking, you're not like I fucking like
But you
am in love
never
with
feel
her. And
love
I
in doggy.
I mean,
Oh, look at you! Oh,
I disagree.
You little bitch.
I disagree.
But you know what? I love that for you.
Okay, yeah, I'm a bitch for loving cracking
and
my wife. My bad.
But just get wives.
I think
so.
I ain't looking for no bitches. I'm looking for my wife.
No, the bitches are looking for husbands.
I love my wife, Carla. That's it.
Shout out to Carla. Gang,
Shout
gang.
out Carla. Rivera didn't take my last name.
Hey, gang, I love her more. That's what I'm saying. Fuck love. Fuck that
But I'll
love
still-
shit.
She won't take my last name, but I'll take that cum. Let's go.
CJ is making love.
Well,
Carla's getting fucked.
Obviously, yes, I am single, so that's why I say
This is
this.
a
If I
great
weren't,
take.
if I was happy,
This is
if I was in a
This
happy
is very
relationship, I'd be like,
interesting
you could be in love and
So you
have sex.
can't. Okay, let's.
I do think guys fall in love during sex, though. I think they fall in love easy.
Anytime you have sex with
No,
a
I
woman,
think y'all are in love either before. Like the sex
Ah.
doesn't make it anything.
Wow.
I've
Sex
inadvertently
doesn't-
told a woman I loved her immediately
that.
after.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, because
Covered in goo, I love you, bitch.
You need therapy.
why is it on
shit.
you? You were the girl.
Where did it
Why
come
is it on you?
from?
What's it supposed to be?
Goo on you is a solo effort.
That's
I'm not gonna-
marriage.
Goo on, yeah.
That's marriage.
No, it's
I'm not gonna come on my
Yes,
headset.
This is like the George W. Bush quote.
Just having
Go
sex
on
in
me
VR.
I'm gonna come on my AirPods. What are we talking about?
So I think it's a risk. I think men can definitely fall in love.
I think you were already in
But
love
they
with
can
her.
but they can also fall out of love. You can literally think that you're in love with somebody, and then here comes the intimacy of sex, and then afterwards, you're like, no, I don't. I know that there's something wrong here. I don't have the same level of attraction.
I think because you already didn't like
See,
her.
you might be right.
I don't
Because
know.
I
He
do
already
love my
didn't like
wife while
her.
we're having sex, but then as soon as we're done, I do want to play Nintendo Switch. a
No,
lot
I'm
more.
not.
So y'all are some
aren't you
artistic.
guys all in relationships?
Yeah, I'm married.
Yeah, I'm the only
Me and
single-
Radu
I'm the only
are
single
married.
guy in
Yeah,
this
you
building.
two are the only
That's
ones
for
that are single.
sure not. I've never once thought about it like that.
You
It's
never.
like it's kind of the same shit with her. It's like, yeah, I made the decision well before.
You never had sex with someone, and then afterwards, be like, okay, we're not compatible.
The sex is just like the little
Fuck no.
sprinkle. No, because guys, y'all are very
Nah.
black and white. Just the only time I'll ever say that about any of y'all in this room. But
I am white.
Wait till you see
And
my
black.
feet. Those
I'm
things are
black.
white as fuck.
Radu is one of
But
the
y'all
blackest
already
guys.
know from the jump if you like a girl or not, or if you don't like her or not.
Yeah.
Sex and other stuff just kind of enhances if you feel that way. Girls, y'all have to like kind of get us to like you and do things and show us
sex with a
things.
chick I don't like. I mean, I haven't had sex with another woman in.
I mean, you
11
can
years.
like her. I'm talking about like you. So you mean like every girl you've had sex with, you're like, I will make her my girlfriend right now.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, it sucks.
Some guys are.
Yeah.
Some guys are relationship guys. They exist.
It's like a mental.
It's
violence.
out
Where
here.
are they?
You're surrounded by this.
It's called growing
No.
up. It's called
He's
growing
married.
up 5
I'm
feet tall.
married. He's engaged.
Oh, growing up 5 feet
Yeah.
tall.
You're
Oh,
forced into one.
damn.
You gotta be a boyfriend when you're 5
But
feet.
typically they're not comedians. Y'all are all comedians. Typically,
Yeah, that's another.
Yeah, the fuck no.
We're maybe outliers, or also like who knows? It could go bad in 2 to 5 years.
This is such a moment for me. It's gonna be a moment for us. I've been wanting to share this story with you forever. I don't think I've ever told you how long we know each other. Like,
10.
yeah.
9, 10.
So what's so funny? The first introduction I ever had to you was as a Houston Improv. I was walking. I had never done comedy ever. I'm still like.
Radu was like, which cup is the ball under?
3 card. I was.
That you were
I have
the
to make
gypsy
it-
the gypsy thing.
I make it
Gotcha.
every pod. So.
Right. Okay. No, it's okay. It's gonna get real. Not
Dark.
gypsy. Yeah, actually really sad. No, I'm walking by the patio and it's you, and it was that little short, like chubby white dude.
His
With the
wife.
blazer.
With the blazer. Oh, I kind of know what you're talking about.
And you were like, you fat, ugly piece of shit. You were like, fuck you before I fuck you first. And you were just going in. And
Was it Robert Turo or something?
No, it was was it Drew? His name was Drew.
Holloway?
Maybe.
Well, he's my friend, so I don't know.
No, it was like y'all were joking, but I didn't know this. I'm walking up on these fucking crackheads on the patio. I didn't know I didn't know comedians. I didn't know that they're like being a weirdo could like continue. Like there's it's a spectrum as they call it. And so I didn't know about comedians. I didn't know that kind of shit. And so that was the first time I saw you. And then like the second time I saw you, we were on a show together and I was like, oh, this guy sucks. And then your wife, and then, right?
That's crazy.
And then your wife, no, it was in Houston actually. Yes, and your wife shows up. We did like some show, like church or something. And your wife, maybe it was before that.
No, we met before that church.
But your wife comes in, because your hair was short.
Yeah.
And you were just like, hi, baby. Oh my gosh. And it was you were like the biggest fucking sap. And I was like, oh my gosh. And that made me realize what I want in a man. I want a man that's evil to the world but great to me.
That's a good.
Like that's
He's
right.
so hurt right
He's
now.
mean.
No, it's true.
I want a man that's mean to everyone else, but to me he's just like, I saved all my goodness for you.
I
Like,
think Mexican guys.
So
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
Dude, you
but
need
sometimes
to
they love it a
show-
little too
No,
hard.
you don't
Yeah,
want to-
sometimes they love it a little too
no.
hard.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's too hard. So
Yeah,
hard.
you
it
end up in a
hurts.
you did a Mexican. You did a show. You end up in a documentary.
You date a Mexican guy. He has a second family in Mexico. All three of you guys are happy.
All three. I don't want to know about them little bitches.
I know you won't know about him. That's the best part.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Si se puede.
Yeah.
I would love. I would. Yeah.
I'm only and Joseph can see this too. Like I'm trying to only be mean to my wife jokingly. You know what I mean?
Wait.
I'm like, come on, bitch, let's move.
No.
You know what I mean?
The craziest part is
No.
it
Whenever
never
I'm
lands.
actually mad
That's
at
how you
each
know
other, I'm
she's
like,
not
hey,
Latina.
You
Right
gotta
there.
respect my boundaries. You know, I listen to. Like, we use all the
Ew,
therapy
you say
talk
shit like
and-
that. Therapy's
Well,
the worst thing that ever happened to me. Worst fucking thing that ever happened to
you don't
me.
think men should be in therapy?
She insists
Fuck no.
on that, so I do what she tells me to do.
Yeah, I know her. She doesn't fuck
See,
around.
that's gay.
I'm gay for
Yeah,
my wife.
you listen to your wife and let her tell
Yeah,
you
be
what
gay
to
for your
do. That's
wife,
gay.
yeah.
Why don't you think men should be in therapy?
Oh,
Why
because y'all are still so like you're in your ways. Like whoever you are, however you are, you're gonna like that's who you are. Rooted.
You don't think therapy can change that?
Hell
You're
yeah.
rooted. So
I
it's like,
agree.
no, you know why? Because what y'all figure out to do in fucking therapy, because y'all don't tell the truth in real life. You're not gonna
Just
fucking tell the
double
truth in
down.
therapy.
You just learn to-
Exactly.
yeah, you just
And
learn
then
to
you get a
hold it
fucking
down.
therapist that teaches you words like boundaries
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
just start
I actually
using
blocked the dude because he
words.
said that shit to
Hear me out. The only reason
He said,
Yo.
Leah, respect my boundaries. I was like, blocked? The
Yo.
fuck?
The only
Okay,
reason I
shit.
asked you is so I could show my wife this. why I
Oh,
shouldn't
what?
have to go to
No,
therapy.
you're the enemy.
No, that's
I was
the
thinking you were
only
gonna
reason I
get
asked you. You said men shouldn't go to
Look,
therapy. I was like,
I don't get in
explain
between
to
marriages
Carla.
for free, okay?
I don't think anybody should. Go
I
to
tell you what,
therapy.
I agree
think
with the
everybody
same
should grow the
shit.
fuck up.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
But I think using the phrasing is so funny because one time I told some girl, she came at me crooked. I was like, nah, you're just weaponizing your therapy.
Yeah,
and
the
then
fuck, who the fuck you
yeah,
think
exactly.
you are?
I learned that from another chick, but she didn't know that. And then so that girl she was like, who the fuck taught you that? And then it backfired on me because she didn't want to see me after that. But
yeah,
I
no,
held
you
it
can't,
down.
you can't switch it up like that.
Nah, but I won the argument. That's the
Like
most
he was
important
never
thing.
Dr.
Wasn't me.
Seuss when I was
That whole
fucking-
sentence wasn't me.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Not
Nuh-uh.
like it, like everything that you said wasn't me. She came at me with this. I told her that. It just sounded like you're in. You're
No.
I'm drunk.
It's like it's a legit situation that happened to me. But I'm
no,
not
I
fucking-
believe that it happened. I'm saying and talking about slang earlier.
This is the first time someone's hated on this podcast.
I thought I was getting accused of
Channing's
joking. I was like,
hating right now. Let's
No,
go, dude.
this is a.
No.
I feel like
No.
this is a great therapy session happening right
is
now.
I don't believe in therapy. I
This
think
is
everybody's
really
perfect.
That's a Latino right there.
That is
You're
true.
Not
You're
believing in
Mexican?
therapy is
Far
very
more
Latino.
Mexican.
Right there.
I'll just, you know what?
I
I'll
refuse
just
to do that
Like,
shit.
hey,
Fuck that.
fuck no. Hey, fool. Hey, fool. Hey, I won't even talk. You guys talk. That's fine. That's cool. I'll just be here.
You have a microphone.
Damn, he pulled out
I don't know
the
why I signed up for things.
Nah, fool.
Because you have a good heart. Because you know how that goes.
I'll just see your audience say shit, dog.
No, I'll just stop.
I'll just stop saying shit at all. I'm
I'm
listening.
done.
You fools talk.
Yeah, I knew Meat Mountain was going to turn into this.
I'll post up.
So many hormones on that couch.
Nah. Hey. You right?
But you have done therapy.
No.
Wait, really?
He's Mexican.
I know.
Are you
but
really
he's-
Mexican?
But he's ashamed of it.
They don't do therapy.
They usually are the ones here.
He's like when I
That's
met
what I've
him,
been told.
I'm half Mexican.
I thought he was like
I don't
super
make
white
up
and
the
kind of
rules.
racist about it, and I thought he was from New England. I thought,
I'll take that one.
I always have kids on
No,
my
that is
chest.
decided.
I was gonna make
Ha,
a
ha,
joke,
ha.
but I
Yeah,
didn't.
I feel like
I
you
was
could
gonna
have
say
done it
those weren't
better.
the first kids.
I know you should go.
At least you have an excuse for being sticky now.
I need an excuse.
Can I actually have 3 of those?
Not the ones on my titties. I'm putting these on eBay.
Holy shit. Did you get?
Like what you heard.
We all did, or not all. Sorry, but me and you, we did the OnlyFans LMAFO comedy thing. Mm-hmm. The requests.
You can pass them down.
The requests you get from people are insane. Did you ever get anything that's like, "Hey, step on a walkie-talkie and call it my name"? I'll give
I
you
wish.
$40.
That'd be sick.
No.
Somebody asked
No.
you to step on a walkie-talkie.
I mean, it wasn't. No, I'm
Like with a
I
body
was
part?
riffing that, but like people.
The only request you got was like, "Hey, can you delete this?" Hey, let me walk you through a deactivation process real quick.
Is Maddie Mays next?
It didn't make me feel good because I insisted on being like, you like the comedy stuff, right? They're like, you can do feet. You show me your asshole. Like, they were not interested at all in my takes on.
Well, there's like a number of chicks who did the LMFAO comedy thing who then got into OnlyFans, like what it's meant for,
and made good money.
and made good money. It would be so funny if you took that route. If Radu was.
So I'm not joking. I think that was like not a possibility and any level that those girls make money, but like that was a possibility based on like the requests I was getting and how much. And
Wait, people were requesting to see your shit on OnlyFans?
No.
not my comedy.
Hell yeah, Radu.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like other shit?
Yeah.
Are you fucking for real?
Yeah.
How have you never told me this?
I mean,
How much? Because I didn't get that many requests.
it's why I didn't fill out my contract and didn't
Oh,
finish
this
it because I
sucks.
was like, dude, this is embarrassing. I was like, and I actually did one of them. I like did a weird dance in my underwear.
Can you send me that?
No.
Be a man.
But we'll cut to a clip right now.
But I felt
Must be nice.
that's it, bro. Like women do so
What was the
much more,
dance?
or other
Wait.
guys have done so much more. You know what I mean? Like, and I like just that one thing, it made me feel really, really.
Wait, what was
great.
the? Can you tell us the contract? What were the obligations you had to meet?
No, can you do the
contract
dance?
Well, at least you know that men like you.
Yeah.
It
It was all men.
I mean, we never got. I mean, you know what? There was one
I'm shocked.
woman, but I think it was just a man pretending to be a woman.
Wait, how did you know it was a woman?
It was a Romanian person. It was a Romanian woman that also did OF, and I didn't follow her back because she posted like nudes and whatever. But I kind of, based on how they were talking, because they messaged me back and forth with me, and I was like, "Do you at least like the comedy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I get it, whatever."
I love this new wave of
They
men
sounded like a dude.
introducing.
They messaged like a dude, but it was an all.
She started the message with "Yo, 5-0s."
Yeah. I mean, it was just.
She started off by going, "Big dog."
I might be wrong. I might be taking it.
No, that was a whole nigga. But like, it is what
And
it
also,
is.
that's happened to me so many
First
times.
N-word.
Yeah.
My whole life.
I don't
been-
think so.
It was.
I doubt that.
What?
It was. That was our first end drop.
Where? On this pod?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was.
Definitely not. You see
Have we not had
the
black
rest of
people
you.
on? We had Andy Huggins on. He's 78.
He's actually the one that invented
You know what?
it.
I forgot about that episode where we just read Huck Finn.
Well, we have great AI. We don't have to worry about it.
But bleep that out. I don't want people to think that I think
You'll be totally fine. We have a good.
I think you
y'all
can
are
get away with it.
cool.
We
I should let her guard down around them. They're okay, guys.
Just talking about it was awesome.
collectively we give you the pass.
Or maybe awesome. Maybe it wasn't good. We were in a vein of something semi-interesting.
Who?
What were we talking about right before this?
You were talking about fucking dancing in your underwear.
Oh yeah, you was being
Yeah,
a
you were
hoe
talking
on the
about the
internet.
OnlyFans. We were talking
I
about
think
the
your
contractual
marriage is ending
obligations you
or
have to
some
fill
shit.
out.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fucking.
You talked about how somebody watched
My
your
wife-
Reality.
My
No,
wife didn't really care. She was like, dude, that's whatever you got to do. She's like, I don't want you to be like messaging women and like buying their stuff
Right.
or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to make money. I'm not trying to like lose it on it.
Right.
But I would tell her about it, and she's like, yeah, that's what women go through all the time. She's like, when she was posting her yoga videos, she's like, I would get creepy stuff.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, you told me like, hey, how much are they asking? Like, well, how much are they off? I was like, you're right. That's fucked up of me. That was crazy. That like, I put money over feelings first.
The pimper became the pimpy.
The shoe is on the other, night lady's foot.
But you were telling us what you had to do in order to get
So the contract is what you were asking about, it, right?
Yeah.
The contract is cool because it's like $4,000 up front just for doing 10 minutes of comedy. The only rule they have, they're like, you can do anything. I had a joke making fun of OnlyFans. But the only rule they have is like no pedophile stuff. No jokes that where like kids could be harmed.
Because they'll lose their clientele.
Exactly. It's a huge part of their
Allegedly, so.
And they're British money launderers who work.
Oh, I've heard this.
You know what I mean? They work in porn, but they the reason they do the comedy stuff or whatever is just so they have more IP, different stuff that's not porn, so they can work with banks. Because if too much of what you do is porn in Europe or different places, whatever, you can't, like, it's the same way weed people can't work with banks here or whatever. It's like a clerical problem. Anyway, sorry.
I'm not a criminal, so this is all very new to me.
No, but this is great.
No, that's the way it worked at dispensaries though, where they would flag down students.
And then you get $6,000 for finishing your like 6 months of posting, right? So you have to post like 3 times, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's another $4,000 and then $2,000 in incentives or whatever.
Did they explicitly say it had to be in your underwear?
No.
So you just took that liberty on it.
Yeah, he did.
You were like, you know
that
what?
was a private.
Make a creative job.
That was already
that was a
filmed.
raw dude decision.
That was in the
This is why. I'll
photo
tell you,
album.
That's a great. You got my ass. You first of all, fuck you and you got me. No, I'm kidding. The reason that you have to do this is because if you sell $1,000 worth of product, right, which could be anything, could be your tapes, could be you fingering yourself in your ass, it could be 7 guys destroying you, whatever you want, right?
Yeah, send the link.
You have to sell $1,000 worth of that to get $4,000 from OnlyFans, and then you keep the $1,000 worth of stuff, or they keep like 18%, whatever their
Did you ever get their merch?
Yeah.
They have really nice merch.
So cool.
It's like actually
dope
really good.
big
Yeah.
leather jacket.
The fanny pack.
You have an OnlyFans
I have a
leather
huge,
jacket?
it looks like a
Wears it
like a
constantly.
varsity. No, I don't wear it constantly because I get weird reactions. You get like a
Oh, you're
huge,
the underwear guy.
a ginormous middle-aged Mexican guy's like, you're on OnlyFans? Like, I've never met anyone that works on OnlyFans. I'm like, you still haven't. I don't really. I do stand-up on there. He's like, you don't do sex on there? I'm like, I don't. It's like just that interaction over and over and over again. But you have to sell
you've worn it a couple
shit.
times.
And I try to sell like interviews with. I have like a bunch of unreleased interviews with very, very famous people, and nobody cared at all. It just didn't move the needle even a little bit.
Who's the most famous?
I had Jeff Ross and Dave Attell. Like, they did back-to-back interviews when they were touring bumping mics.
Gotcha. Anybody famous?
All right, Mo Ammer.
Okay.
He's like internationally
Dave
famous. Nikki Glazer. I had like
We love Nikki.
a handful, and some guys from a group called Brockhampton.
It's crazy. It's crazy that you even know those
Anyway,
dudes.
none of that shit. Nobody gave a shit. They were just like, but can you show me your like just jacking off? Like, anyway, you could jack off onto a clown outfit.
care about these premises.
You don't
Let me see
the
your
outfit.
toes.
Just jack off onto the outfit. Bizarre requests, and also a lot of guys who were like, "Hey, Radu, I'm not gay, but my wife divorced me, and is there any chance I could just see a couple of pictures with your shirt off?" Like, and it was weird. It was like pedophile behavior, but I'm a 30-year-old man, like it's like
32.
You were getting
Shit.
inducted.
I was getting
Yeah. I think I almost got into the what's the thing? The aluminum? The aluminum?
Illuminati.
The aluminum.
The Illuminati.
Aluminum.
You were
That
requesting.
sounds like a line from Rap God. Illuminati. It's liberty, hibbity, hibbity.
It would make sense that they would approach you. I'm not
What?
even doing a bit.
I'm like, no, I'm talented. Don't.
That's who they want. They want.
You should have joined the Illuminati.
I think, okay, check.
You wouldn't have to do this podcast.
If you were the Illuminati, she wouldn't be here.
Honestly,
I shouldn't be here now.
this is below and above you. At the same time.
We would have Chelsea Grow on the podcast.
I don't know who that is.
No, I'd be sitting there.
Yeah,
No.
someone even shorter in that chair.
No, all jokes aside, yeah, no, it was strange.
Mandy's
it was
What's
they were.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay.
I was gonna say, what's the craziest request you got? Because Radu shared his shit. What's you had to have gotten?
Oh
much
man,
worse.
you know what's fucked up about it? Like the reason why I'm secure in myself is because I did all the phase of like being bullied and hating myself and all that shit. So now it's like it's whatever. But when you get somebody like when somebody unlocks a new fucking like insecurity you didn't know you fucking had, right? And so I found out that I have the worst fucking feet because somebody asked me to send them a foot pic and I was like, easy money, and they were like, palm. And I was like, okay, even I got one of those, like whatever. You
said
and
palm?
Palm, like the palm of my foot.
Palm of your foot is
palm of my
such a
foot.
wild way to
Oh.
describe that.
And so I'm like, shit, batter up. And then like as I'm doing it, I'm like, wait, hold on. How the fuck do you? It was like the most weirdest uncomfortable, low self-esteem shit I've ever. Like, not even because of the money. The money actually made me feel better about myself. I was like, my feet are so fucked up. I can't even take a self.
Did you do ballet growing up or something? Or
Yeah.
gymnastics?
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, no, I did a lot of fuck shit with my feet for sure. They used to call me the Flintstones. They said that was the reason why the car would move. In the Flintstones, I swear. I was like 4.
You have flat feet?
I love
Yeah,
my
I do,
wife, but
yeah.
Lily's feet are insanely bad.
Yeah, this shit looked terrible. Nah,
She-
the foot pick was
She has
bad.
one toe that's like, I call it Danny DeVito. What's happening? Fire drill? Oh, you're going to the
I
restroom.
used to go to the bathroom.
But like, she gets like the, whatever. Like
The little
they get Danny DeVito.
Vito, like cut off her,
No, like the ugly actor.
Oh, Danny DeVito.
Yeah. It's a horrible joke. That's why I think.
Let's expound on it.
She had a great idea during the pandemic where she was like, "This is what we'll do. I'll text a picture of my ugly, weird little feet to my friends, and be like, hey, I'm so insecure about my feet. What do your toes look like?' And then they'll send a picture of their toes back, and we'll have a huge inventory to sell." And I was like, "Damn, dude, you are a demon. That is Trump level business plan shit. I love you so much."
That's like Megan Thee Stallion said.
If anyone thinks I'm being incredibly mean, the rest of her is perfect. So of course I can take shots at her feet that you never fucking see because she's wearing incredible shoes that I always buy her.
I was like, did you pay for them?
I love buying her like weird Adidas, like crazy. She wears like a lot of cheetah and leopard print stuff.
She has tiny feet.
No, she's a size 7.
Really?
Yeah, and she's like 4'11".
Why do her feet look so tiny?
What's that shoe you wear?
She looks tiny.
She's an optical illusion.
That's hysterical. So we're the same height.
Yeah,
but she
you
looks.
guys are the same height,
but she looks shorter than me.
She looks short.
That's so funny.
Because she's got miniature sort of.
Yeah, she's
vibes.
very like kind of like like hamster, like cute little hamster.
You are like loud. You are like taking up
Black.
space. Black.
That sounded like a slur. Did you hear that?
He quacked in the middle.
That was the first I heard emphasis on the A like that.
He went insurance on it.
We can't go.
No, I can't
we can't have a quacker.
I love black women. They're my favorite. I want them to be more represented.
So funny.
That sounded like
I call them
Flash.
Nubian queens.
What the fuck you say?
Nubian queen.
Yeah.
What is a new?
What is it? What does that mean?
You don't even know what that means?
Nubian is a. It's a.
It's Egyptian, right?
It means it
You know
means
what?
North
What the
Africa.
fuck?
Godfrey,
never heard that term?
Godfrey was
Liability. Moses, you're getting
This
sued.
is-
Somebody just hit their head.
Well, guess my hair is
She's
definitely
Jim
not.
Carrey.
Can't cost more than that. What the fuck you say?
She hit Jim Carrey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh wow, you flinched in a way that you're like, no one knows that story.
I wouldn't be here. Trust.
Wait, what's a Nubian queen? What is Nubian?
Yeah, what the fuck does
All
that
I know
mean?
is that it's like a term for like a beautiful black woman.
It means it's like a.
Why'd you look at him when you said beautiful black woman?
It's like
Because I was
it's like
too
how
afraid to look at you.
how Caucasian means white.
That's valid.
It's like Caucasian's white. Nubian is I think for North African, not just Egyptian.
Hold it was like a gym. Like
No. It's like a cool.
Nubian.
It's like a word of respect. Like
It's like African, right?
Godfrey used to always joke. He's like, I'm not going by black or African or whatever. He's like, I'm Nubian. He's
Yeah, it's like in
Oh,
the same
yeah,
vein
it's a
as
group of
like
people
black
from
excellence. It's
Egypt.
like my Nubian queen.
How do you know
Yeah.
this stuff?
I had a
We
black
love
roommate.
black people.
Man, I couldn't have picked
And
a
I'm
better
also
time to go to the bathroom and walk out.
What, do you think I wouldn't know that phrase?
The same reason why you just thought I knew.
Is this
what
why you brought
Nubian
up?
meant.
You're right.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is why he brought up hot combs that one time.
Hot comb?
Yeah, he said something about hot combs on the weekend, and I was like, "What the fuck are you saying?" You?
Me?
He's like, I
Hot
don't
combs?
fuck with
Ah,
black
never mind.
That's how you
Doing
get the curls.
jokes on the comedy podcast over your ass.
That's how you get the curls.
Right in your ass, he's getting you with
Yeah,
the jokes.
I tapped out at gay and Nubian queen. That's my
That's
You
his
started
range.
tweaking
yeah.
at Nubian Queen. You started-
Nubian queen
Well-
is just that's my highest level.
It brings you to a point I kind of wanted to even like.
You wanted to make a point?
Nubian
Yeah, I
Queen
know, right?
brings you to a point you've been wanting to bring up. Let's
No, I've
go.
been thinking about it.
As he scratches
Let's
his
go.
ear. By the way, yeah, never
Yeah, I'm
mind.
thinking about
We
Nubian.
have-
Yeah, like a
we
fucking
have-
pitcher side.
We have like not segments, but we have times where we're like, hey, let's hate on this specific thing, or here's something I've been trying to shit on, or whatever. I hate when
Nubians.
yeah, I hate comics who freak out about like, oh, you can't be mad.
I'm contracted. I can't partake. Sorry, go ahead.
I hate comics who are like, you can't be mad at this. It's just a joke. Like they act like there shouldn't be risk in comedy. You're like,
Oh,
no,
that's
you,
gay.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to. There's consequences. I don't know what they should be or what you know what I mean. Like, but if something's not at stake, then what are you? What's making the thing funny in the first
Right.
place?
No, if you don't make it funny, then you're just being stupid.
You're either good at
You're just
it,
being racist or sexist.
and
Yeah, then there's no edge to the cliff that
Exactly.
you're trying to teeter on.
you're either good at it, and the risk that you're taking is going to be worth the thing, and everyone's oh, thank God we got to, or you're not good at it, and you're taking a risk that you have no business doing, or you're not ready for, who knows, and you're about to find out. And I think it's like there's this insanely childish thing where people are like, oh, you shouldn't be able to get fired. You shouldn't. There should be limits. I'm like, no. I think it should be wildly challenging to do comedy.
Sure.
Yeah,
for
no.
sure.
I had a guy tell me that. He's like, if I had the chance, I'd you. And I was like, why would you say that?
Gee.
Yeah, it was a comedian.
Who
and
said
he was
that?
Like,
Was that his?
I don't remember his
That was
name.
That's just how headliners talk.
You don't.
It's just comedy behavior.
Well, he
You
goes.
don't remember?
He goes.
I-
Sorry,
where-
a woman's talking about
Where
rape
was
brand.
performing at the time?
Call me crazy. I had a clock.
Who are these people that y'all keep bringing up?
I mean, they're sort of alluding to people that seem violent or whatever, but I don't think
Oh,
I don't
it's
think
just-
any of these people actually have allegations.
Okay.
But that's one thing we do on the show is gossip. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, like bitches, and that leads back to my point.
So
Men, y'all
someone was
gossip
talking
more.
to you 2007
Men gossip
style.
more than women do, but it's
Absolutely,
okay.
of
But it's
course.
good.
Yeah.
That's why we have podcasts.
Team.
Oh yeah, no, he said that to me, and I was like, "Why would you say?" He goes, "You're a comedian. You should it's comedy. You should be
That's
able." I was like,
insane.
"But
Yeah,
we'll
but
just
that's
say
also
in
a
court."
threat. Like that's a crazy thing
Yeah.
to say.
But people hide behind comedy in
Yeah.
the sense of like I can say whatever I want. It's like sure you can, but
That's crazy.
that part.
There's
That's
nothing
what I
funny
feel the
about
way I
like
feel.
whoever that person is. That's crazy. That's like if I walked up to another comic and I was like, I should sock you in the face right now.
I mean, when's I ever stopped a comedian from trying to say some stupid shit on stage or just saying stupid shit? in
No,
general?
like I'm just saying, like that's a threat. What he said to you,
Right,
There's nothing
and that
comedic
happens
about
a
it.
lot. Exactly. So again, like you can say whatever you want. I mean, shit, you can say whatever you want in general. It's freedom of speech.
Yeah,
but
there's just repercussions.
yeah, there absolutely. Now I will say this though, because this actually happened over the weekend for me. There's a difference between you saying something hateful or saying something about something that's sensitive and maybe the joke just didn't land.
Yes.
Those are two very different things.
100%.
Me personally, I don't have the brain capacity to even give a fuck to go out of my way to try to hurt someone's feelings. So if I ever hurt someone's feelings in a joke, it's never intentional. And I've had 2 messages get sent to me because literally it's been 2 white Jewish girls send me paragraphs saying that I was insensitive to Jewish people and their ancestry and their oppressors. This is what they said verbatim. And then proceeded to send me links to Holocaust museums to go see.
Jesus.
Lit.
Granted, there was some shit was lit, but the point is the 2 jokes. I remember exactly what I said. One joke was about how I dated a Jewish guy, and he called me Jewish because he thought I was cheap and I had allergies. That's it, and that's what he said. I get one of those messages. The other one was like, "Oh, maybe the Holocaust wasn't really that bad," and then they sent
No,
me.
expand on that. Expand on that one.
Okay, no, it was just.
Expand on.
So, I mean, I
My
thought we were
one
all-
joke was about how the Holocaust was never you.
oppression. It wasn't
6 million's inflated.
Right.
He was like, I was saying it wasn't that bad if you had allergies.
Yeah, but no, it was another same situations. Girl sent me this message saying you were insensitive towards Jewish people. I was like, I don't even know enough about. I don't know.
The
If I
joke,
was-
though,
the
about
joke
how the
was like
Holocaust was
people
that
were
bad.
calling me a Nazi on this photo of me flicking my hair because when I flicked it, I did that little whatever that thing is, and she was like, "Whatever that thing is, you should know." I was like, "Do you know who invented the cotton gin?" Like, do you? I don't really.
Well, it's Eli Whitney.
She was offended that you didn't know
Yes,
the name of
that's
the
why she
Roman
was
salute?
like that. You need to learn about our oppressors and the people that have oppressed the Jews.
That's
And I'm like, you don't know shit about black
stupid.
people. I put
That's the
money.
whitest
You don't know
nonsense
shit
Wait,
about
so
black
he
people.
you don't know who invented the cotton
should-
gin?
No, I was saying she needs to fucking do research on
she
black.
didn't know who invented
Eli
the cotton
Whitney
gin.
Cummings.
Hilarious.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't sit here and try to educate me on which I'm very educated about the Holocaust. Thank you very much. I was in school when their supposedly last Holocaust survivor was coming up to our fucking schools with his like Friday the 13th tattoo,
Yeah.
telling everybody about what the fuck was happening.
Got some flash.
Yeah, you're about to get a lot more DMs.
Friday the 13th tattoo.
Well, because Friday the 13th is bad, and that was
Yeah,
bad
they are
that they were
bad
Was that
tattooing
it
people.
said
We got-
13 on his tattoo?
I'm sure someone had that number. I don't
So
know.
he's an OG Holocaust survivor.
Probably. I don't-
13's pretty early. 13's very,
I
there's
think there
6
was
million of
4-digit
them.
numbers.
13's pretty
See, if anything,
early.
I'm educated about
Do
Jews.
you think they had to
okay?
pay for those
I'm
tattoos?
educated.
No, they
Yeah.
No, but they tipped.
Flash.
No, for sure they didn't tip.
I love the Jews so much
Okay.
that I have not hated.
Who's your
the-
favorite Jew?
Bernie Brillstein. She was at the.
I was gonna say Colonel Sanders.
Wait.
Good.
Is Colonel Sanders Jewish?
I
Does not matter.
No, bro.
We're not gonna answer
It's
that.
chicken, not
I don't want them to hate me anymore. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
That's so fucking fun. You know where the bathroom is, by the way, right?
He
no,
could
'cause
be.
Jay, do you know where?
Yeah.
We're just trying to get attention. We're attentionable.
You're an attention.
What are you?
I lurk in the shadow.
Me, I'm a beautiful shadow lurker. Fucking
We're back. I forgot to mention to you earlier. We forgot to shout out our sponsor.
Who? Fiji or
Yeah.
the?
Well, because we have different.
Well, on the weeks that they don't send us fucking copy, we don't shout them out.
Yeah. So normally we have a water sponsor. It's Fiji water.
What about the beer sponsor for this week? It's Boomtown Brewery in the Arts District. It's located at
no to all
700
this
Jackson
stuff.
Street in the Arts District of Los Angeles.
Executive producer decision and said no, bad idea.
They will sponsor. I will bring
We
beer.
decided to just roll with it.
He still did it.
Boomtown Brewery.
Still doing
700
it.
Jackson Street.
Premium airtime you're wasting here. I
He
want
did
guys like
say-
Halliburton. I want BlackRock. I want.
No, you got
Raytheon.
Boomtown Brewery. All right.
I want to sell fucking ads for weapons manufacturers.
As soon as April 30th of this year, Boomtown Brewery is the longest running brewery in the Arts District of Los Angeles, California. We have been there for 11. They have been there for 11 years.
And there's our first
See,
edit.
this kind of behavior is why gatekeeping still hasn't died. You still need a little bit of gatekeeping.
All right. Fine. Boomtown's gay. Whatever.
That's not what I'm saying.
And we're back.
The bit is dead.
And we're dead. Oh. All right. Hello.
Me and you talk about gatekeeping all the time, though. You have an anti. You're like, fuck it. I think everybody should have all this stuff. I'm a little torn because I'm like, I more or less think it's whack behavior, but I also do think no selection, like not being selective or not be like whatever, just being like we need to fill this demographic or this thing or whatever, rather than being like it has to be this and this level of talent. I think that's a disservice to a lot of different people. So I'm like, there needs to be a minimum amount of gatekeeping we could all agree on, but I'm not sure what that is.
Well, your Social Security. I think that's probably a
That's
good
a safe
start.
place to start.
Yeah. No, exactly. What you just said proves the point. It's like, why gatekeep something where like there's still other parts to something that to get you where you want to
Exactly.
get, and everybody's shit's different. So like, if I say, hey, there's this audition I'm doing today, you want to try out for it too?
Yeah.
Well, it's for a short black girl with
That's
a
exactly.
lisp.
It's not-
You know what I mean? You're not gonna get it. And then there might be another short black girl with a lisp, but is she gonna? It's like that's why I think gatekeeping is kind of pointless. Now, I do agree you should probably like keep maybe your next move, to yourself in the sense of
Perhaps.
like your ideas and things like that you're working on maybe, unless you want to like share and collab or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, me telling you, hey, if you go to this thing at this time, you probably have a good shot of XYZ. That does nothing to my career.
Yeah.
That does nothing to me. I lose no sleep if you get a spot and I don't, or like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
always try to, if
that
I
doesn't
have
matter
any
to me.
information, any leg up, someone
Yeah.
sends me a, hey, here's a packet, you probably not gonna
Yeah.
get it. I always try to get that out to as many people as I can.
Yeah.
Some of them I'm like, oh, these are my friends. Some of them I just think you deserve
well, yeah,
this
I mean,
or
it's whatever. And what's for you is for you. I know it sounds cheesy, but truly, like, literally, what the fuck
Exactly.
is for you is
Exactly.
for you. So, I mean, look at Chris D'Elia. He's fucking,
He's for
He's the best.
he's crushing. No matter what you do,
He's the
it's
king.
fun. He took down so many people with him because
of course.
like
So many.
like
Duh.
Rose
If I was a creep like him, I'd do that shit too.
Roast Battle specifically, there's an episode of the TV show where he's a judge, and that one Viacom pulled from Paramount Plus and it's a dude in the air or whatever. You're like, dude, that was like 6 different young comics, only TV credit or
Yeah.
first thing, you know what I mean? Like, that's a wild. I don't know how to, you know what I mean? Obviously, you don't want him on the fucking thing, but couldn't we just have blurred his fucking face and did the gangland thing to him? Where,
Yeah.
like, the comic formerly known as Pedophile Pants. Like, this is.
Or say he had like cancer. That's what they do on like reality TV shows. It's like, no, he actually went to rehab, but we're on Disney right now, so we have to say he has an illness.
He was whining. Did you see? He was posting like on
Yeah, I just
Twitter or
recently-
something.
Who? And
Chris D'Elia,
what kind of
like,
whining?
It's so hard to bounce
He's
back.
like, so
it's a
he's
testament.
like, I only got 1 million views on my last special, and a lot of people that I thought like they say are my friends didn't really share it or whatever. Yeah, dude. No one wants to be like in your top 8 because you're a known pedophile.
And you're
like,
so big on MySpace.
You're one of the few unregistered pedophiles that everyone's like, you're absolutely a pedophile. We know this happened. I like this guy, but I heard Eric Griffin when I first got to LA. He was saying the wildest shit I ever. He's like, so the cops didn't find Chris guilty, and now we all gotta act like he's guilty. And I stopped, and I didn't say this, but I was like, hey man, if this guy gave you a hard drive and said, would you hold this for 3 weeks? Would you do it? I don't think you would, because you know something's fucked up about your butt. Why? This is the hill you want to die on?
Yeah.
And we still have, there's like a culture of, I think there's a 3 or 4 like leftover Dalia openers.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? There's the Irish one, the annoying one. They're left. They're, you know what I mean?
Name them.
Maybe on a Patreon
What
episode.
podcast is this? Is this the haters or is this
Haters
nothing?
pod,
What
but
podcast
I
is this?
wanna
Are we
tease
naming
it
them or
out.
I
not?
do hate pedophiles.
I want-
They fucking suck.
We gotta
and die.
name the openers for Dalia on the haters.
Well, that's
I don't know them. I don't know anybody.
Oh, you know one?
Well, I don't know any of them, so we gotta name them.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Oh yeah.
You might not know that that's what their day job used to, or not.
I don't. Yeah. All jokes aside, I be so in my own world. I don't know what any like comedian
why
really
I'm
is
like,
doing.
yeah.
You're not ready to call out Tommy Mitchell.
Unless you're my friend. Unless you're my friend.
I'll do it.
No. Tommy Mitchell is not Dalia's opener. He's Dalia's opener.
Opener's opener. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think there's no reason to say, because it's so easy to Google, so easy to search to find out. It's evident who I'm talking about. But I also don't want any of the. I want the smoking pieces. I want to tease it out.
Smoking pieces.
I don't want it all. I want to.
Well, I'm like Norway. I don't know who y'all are even talking about.
Switzerland?
You know what's funny? I only know who Chris D'Elia.
Norway?
Oh yeah, that white one.
Yeah.
The only way I know about Chris D'Elia is I dated a dude who was obsessed with him, and that's when he had that app come out.
Oh, that's funny.
That's the only reason how I even knew about
He
who
had a
Chris D'Elia
comedy
was.
app?
Yeah.
Wait, black people like Chris D'Elia?
yeah.
Dated the guy who was a fan of Chris D'Elia.
Yeah, this was like shit. Like almost
Wait, what?
8 years ago.
White male black comic. I never watched it, but black people like Chris D'Elia like
People
that?
did like Chris.
Oh no,
Delia.
he was definitely. So that's another one. That's another one. Damn, that's
Wait,
And that's another first.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He did so much material for so many different. It's hard to disparage his comedy, because even though it wasn't like incredibly elevated or clever or whatever, he was like, I'm gonna hit every demographic. I want fans from every side of it. He was very like meticulous about it or whatever, and sober and never drank. I think there's something a little suspicious about that.
Yeah, his vice is children.
Yeah.
It sucks because it's poisoned it for everybody. Now when I meet someone that doesn't drink at all, I'm like, pedophile? Like, it's, yeah. It's,
No, you have to have a vice.
You're repurposing your vices.
yeah, you repurpose
Yeah,
it.
I don't trust anyone that's never like seen. I feel like if you have a vice, your vice has shown you the worst version of yourself to some extent.
Doesn't it?
Yes, and if you've ever seen that version of yourself, I don't trust you.
I keep waking
you're
up
too
with more
afraid
money
to-
in my pocket every time I take
If you're
Xanax.
too afraid to get drunk, you're too afraid to say something that you're
I wake
already
up with like $200.
right.
What are you doing?
Jesus.
Wait, repeat yourself.
I said if you're too afraid to get drunk, you're too afraid to say something that you've been harboring.
huh?
If
what I
you're
mean?
afraid to drink, some people
Yeah.
just are like, I'm cool, or just like, I just don't want to drink. Like, I just don't.
That's
No,
a
I
really
get that sentiment because I say whatever.
No, because you know what's funny.
Sorry, saying
I mean,
shit.
CJ's living proof. He'll say whatever when he's drunk.
I'm fucking drunk right now, dude. Let's go. Who are we
never
talking
thought about? Because what about people who are like, I'm actually
Brewery.
dangerous when I
Oh,
get drunk?
Boomtown? Shout
They're
out.
already
Well,
dangerous.
they've
sober.
already been drunk. They already
think?
know their limits.
Yeah.
I knew a few. I mean, this is just apocryphal, but I knew a few people. And one of them was a woman who was like, she was beyond not innocent, but just nice, friendly, whatever. And like, she never drank. And her husband was always like, "Come on, drink, whatever." And she was like, "No, you really don't want to see this." And then like the one time that they drank together, he told me, he was like, I might divorce her. He was like, just one time.
I like
drinking.
her.
She was off the wall, and he was like, he felt bad. He's like, I insisted. I kept asking over and over, and like, some people just know that you're like, dude, they might be bipolar too. They might be, like where you have like a predisposition where you're like, dude, certain things are gonna make me schizophrenic, basically.
I don't know. I've thought about this a lot because I've, in self-defense,
All right.
I always reflect. I always reflect on myself, like when I would drink or whatever, and like when I wouldn't, I would be like, would I have done the exact same thing if I was sober or not? I was like, yeah. I just wouldn't have been so like straightforward.
Interesting.
Like when a guy would grab my ass or like try to grab my body, like when I'm drunk, I just stick him immediately. Like I don't even make eye contact. But if I was sober, I would probably have that weird girl guilt thing first. Like, well, maybe he didn't actually try, I would kind of like have to convince myself, like, no, bitch, he fucking violated you. Punch him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the point is, I would still want to do that. Like, whoever I fuck, if I fuck you sober or if I fuck you drunk, like, I still want to fuck you. I probably will love myself a lot more if I'm drunk.
Yeah.
But
Oh, so it's not a us thing.
Well,
no,
I mean,
it definitely is. Yes, that's the only reason why you drink. You have to drink to fuck because
I knew certain guys that
just
like,
me.
I mean, that, bro.
Well, it's just too real for the rest.
Now you're gonna actually ask your wife, were you drunk?
You're talking to
They're
three
all in
committed
relationships.
guys.
They're like,
and Joseph. Yeah.
and Radu knows my dating life. It's not good.
Dude, Joseph he dates very, very attractive women, but
Is that right?
We just have such different ideas of like how to grade attractive or whatever. Because like
Yeah.
one time,
I'm on a 1 to 5.
I kept saying, I was like, I think this person, like, look, that's a cute lady. And he was like, no, nothing. He was like, I was like, what the fuck? That's a very, and then one time I put it together, I was like, oh, you don't even really look at the face sometimes. You're like just looking at their asses. And he's like,
He's Mexican.
he's like, that's so fucked up to say. And I was like, but is it true? And he's like,
Yeah, that shit.
I can't stop thinking about it ever since you said it.
It was the way you said it, bro. I was like, look, she's hot. And then he just took a pause. He's like, damn, you don't even look at their face. I was like, yo.
I'm like a full picture guy. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I feel like most men don't. I've been called, "Hey, yo, mom, let me get your number," from like 2 blocks down. Yeah,
Just
down the
down
fucking
wind.
street. I could have
Well,
been a
you
little
live in New
boy.
York.
When I was in New York,
Yeah,
yes.
New York,
He
people
was
shouting
like,
on the stoop. They fucking yell and shit.
People shouting.
Why is he
Yeah.
talking like that now?
He's-
Are you drunk?
No,
I'm hammered.
Once
I'm
you bring
fucking
it-
gotcha,
once you
gotcha.
bring it
People
to New York-
shouting on the stoop.
He's over here like in the gabagoo
Yeah, we're
and the
allowed to-
fucking chicken cutlets, and I'm
We're allowed
fucking
to-
drunk. How you doing?
I
Like,
just
what the fuck?
We're
watched
allowed
The
to appropriate
Sopranos.
white Italian culture. That's allowed. That's in bounds.
What about white Italian culture?
Being annoying about New York stuff.
That's me.
Gabagool.
Yeah.
Ew,
White
oh,
Italian.
yuck. Y'all are like,
We dropped an episode a couple weeks ago where we were using an Italian slur that I had no idea what it meant.
What's the name of it?
Olive Garden.
That's another clip.
That's good.
That's actually
We,
what OG
we kept
stands
calling
for.
white people breadsticks, and no, I just want to
Skinny
apologize.
Italian guy with no butt. Skinny Italian guy with no ass. That's the breadstick. Yeah.
Going back to the Crystalia special thing, though.
Oh no, no,
No. This is something I wanted to say. A couple years ago, I was
You
coming
don't
back.
have to defend Leah
I'm
every
not
episode.
defending it. I'm gonna get to it. A couple years ago,
Whitney
I
Cummings'
was-
son, right?
Huh?
He's Whitney Cummings' son, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I was on a flight back from Minneapolis. I was featuring for an unknown headliner.
Okay.
Crystalia just so happened to be shooting his special in Minneapolis the same exact weekend. And we were on the exact same flight. And I saw his guys in the airport.
Oh, okay.
And they were carrying all their camera equipment. They had all the hard drives that they had captured the special on.
Yeah.
And I had this thought where I was like, I could steal these. I could,
Dude,
I could
What
bring.
would you have gotten from that?
I would have been able to.
you
bring
would have
his-
saved so many 13-year-olds.
Potentially, I could have taken the special down.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? I could have.
Yeah, but I mean, I
So funny. He's just walking around with war paint under his eyes. You don't know what I did for this country.
just don't know what the value of that is. You're saying you would
Yeah,
have
that really is.
it would have not gotten out because
Yeah, the special wouldn't have gotten
just
out.
retaped it again a week later.
That's fine. It would have been a bump in the road.
You sound like
It
Mojo
would have been a bump
Jojo.
in the road.
It's a guy who's like a guy who's like
And
a
then I could have
kamikaze-
ruined his empire.
a guy's like a kamikaze pilot. It's like, oh, we have 6,000 more of those.
He would have never known.
I was
From my
the
next
brain.
plan.
No, it was Pinky in the Brain type shit.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for his.
No, I would have caused a big bump in the road. I would have taken his first
You should have
taping.
wanted to molest Crystalia. That's what you should do.
No, you said that because you're a.
No, I'm saying that because
Whoa. I'm
I
just a
believe in
small
biblical
time.
justice.
Oh, just using the hard
Eye
R
for an
now?
eye. That's how it's got to go
That's
down.
insane.
Give me that whiskey.
No, CJ.
That's what God says.
You don't see what I'm saying? I could have taken the hard drives and
Yeah,
You would've lost the
I
special.
get it. It's a funny crime. It's not worth it, but it's funny.
What else did you?
That's his
I thought I was going to
credit.
get a reaction.
I would rather you set him on fire.
In an airport terminal?
That's really
And
funny.
then put him on a
That's
watch list?
hysterical.
No, they
Now
say
you're-
no
now you're
liquids.
a
They don't say anything about a live
celebrity.
fire in TSA.
That's true.
It's a 6-ounce bottle.
He would be Dave Chappelle's favorite comedian, bro.
I thought you guys would think I was cool.
Yeah, I can. That is evidence.
That's a no.
We've all been in that position, right? Where you start telling the story, you're like, "Oh, I thought everyone."
That's how most of my stories go.
That's been me the whole podcast.
I'm not a storyteller.
I get out of traffic tickets all the
No,
time.
we can, all right, we're gonna wrap.
And it's
this.
not because of my looks. Dead ass.
What's your go-to?
I said, hello, my lady. Hello, my darling. I just start fucking. And then, what? The chick across the road. Like I fucking, oh, yeah, I'm fucking. They're like.
She's like, I'm only hacky when the cops are.
Oh, fuck yeah. I've definitely thrown out Joe Rogan a couple of times when I've gotten pulled the fuck over in Austin, Texas. And that was before, that's when they asked for my name. I'm just
love
like.
Joe Rogan.
I know, they love comedy. They love Austin comedy. Well, at least when I was in Austin, I got pulled over a lot in Austin. But yeah, I would start cracking jokes, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like.
Does that make you? It's like, damn, you have a shitty job and you have a bad taste in comedy. That's the worst.
Yeah.
I feel like
cop and if Joe Rogan fan.
it's a funny thing to be like, if cops like you must suck.
Or you lie real good.
You know what I mean?
Don't say that.
Is that offensive?
It's, dude, it's either that or when it's a minority that does it.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
I've been pulled over one time.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, the cops were taking pictures with me.
Yeah, you look like their son.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
Whatever. Am I not going to use that?
No, you should.
Of
Oh,
course you have.
if I
Not
was,
to.
are you serious? If I was a
Not
white
to.
man,
That's
I would have
the
every
thing.
charge
Not to.
under the sun. 100%.
Anytime white
I
people,
would do it.
anytime white people,
Oh fuck yeah, are you
It's
serious?
CJ holding the gun towards
I
the
would have every
camera.
charge.
when
I would do
white
everything.
people don't
I would do
take advantage
everything.
of their white privilege,
Everything. I would make
agree
Trump
with
look a
You
fucking
have to
nut.
take
I would do
advantage of it.
everything.
because what's the
If I was
point
a
of
white
having
man-
that shit?
You're right. You're right.
What's the point of
You
having
gotta-
white privilege
you
if you're
gotta
not going
see
to take
what the limit on
advantage
the credit card
about
is.
it? I got pulled over because I was tailgating a guy in Arizona. Me and a Mexican comic were riding together. Give me that mic.
Why we gotta talk
Me and a
about-
Mexican comic were riding together. He was scared. And I
Was it
said,
you?
I got this. I'm on the way. Not him. He's barely Mexican.
Yeah, he looks
This is
like,
a real
He
Mexican.
looks like his mini me.
No, I would have
This
been
guy was
following
brown.
his lead.
Yeah.
I'd been
Yeah.
like, you're right, Officer Joe Rogan.
No. I get pulled over because I was tailgating a guy in Arizona. By the end of it, they go, where are you even going? And I said, I'm driving this way to go to a comedy show that me and this guy are doing. They said, you do comedy?
Yeah.
By the end of it, they took pictures with us. They went to the show. That's what it's like being white in America. It's fucking real.
Dude.
And it's a problem. And I'm going to take advantage of it.
I'm a big proponent of like playing both sides. Like you might have your morals inside or whatever, but you're like, around these people, I say this, around these. I mean, Joseph's the king of it.
What?
Are you the king of white people?
Dude, I caught him one time around certain people. He's like, Palestine thing, it's an occupation. Then he's around his like powerful Jewish friends. And he's like, free Israel.
Oh, no.
Whatever y'all need.
Joseph.
Joseph, explain yourself.
You said gang and fool to me earlier. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I was like, I'm a lady, bitch.
I did
was
a
like,
snap
what the
after
fuck?
we fist bumped. Don't
Yeah,
be
you
like
did.
that.
I was like, why we
Yeah.
fist bumping? You're not my brother.
I said, called you
was like-
slime.
I'm just saying that's the
Yeah,
way you're
I'm not,
supposed
why
to.
would you call? That's what I'm saying. Why
Yeah,
would you
that's
do that? We're
great.
not
You told her
friends.
Calls her
gang.
slime?
You told me
We're not
earlier they
friends.
deserve their own
Hey,
land.
hey,
What's up with that?
Hey,
Slime. I'm a woman.
type shit.
Yeah, you're more.
You can't get out of it with type shit.
We had a moment.
A
We
white
had a
kid taught me
moment.
that. A white kid taught me type shit.
Miranda Meadows taught me type shit.
Yeah, Doug.
It was a barista. It was a barista.
Luke Binkout taught me zesty.
Who are these
You were just
people?
watching his
Just our
act.
guys at the young,
Oh,
like 24, 25.
Oh, we gonna talk about Luke Binkow right now?
We can talk
Nah.
about some binky.
Luke Binkow's a piece of shit.
Is he? Oh, I
Luke
love that guy.
Binkow's a piece of shit.
He's my favorite little binky.
He said, no.
Luke Binkow's a twink, dude, and we need
So?
to get rid of this guy.
And that's why
We should talk
that's
about
the
other
only
people
reason-
nobody knows.
CJ's a bottom. And
Well, I want to wrap on just one story. My favorite thing is,
We're rapping.
well, you know, you guys,
I think we should.
You guys have been really generous.
I
with your
can't
time.
be in this clubhouse.
Yeah,
I
she's
know.
much
Well,
longer.
I can see.
All right.
I'm. This is the
This
gym.
show, this
that-
episode in particular sucks.
Yeah. I like this.
Roast Battle fans, we're sorry. We don't know what we're doing here either.
No, I want to talk about Kurt's story. I
You
can't
talking about the monkey?
the monkey, dude.
Kurt
This-
Steinmuller?
Yes.
Our good, terrible friend Kurt Steinmuller,
The dumbest, most
is in
retarded
New
guy.
Zealand. And he told Channing this story. It doesn't sound real, but there's a little bit of video of it, so we can corroborate it. These guys were in like an island, and they got real drunk, and they're like in a place where there's monkeys, right? And they left their window.
It's a story of AIDS.
It's so much funnier than that.
Oh, jeez.
They left.
But you have to put yourself.
They left the window open, right? So at some point, they wake up and they realize a monkey's come in through the window and has pulled one of their friend's pants down and is sucking his dick. And at this point, when I was told the story, I was like, no, there's not, like, is this a trained monkey? Like, how does this, like, or is it just like, is the guy trying to get his dick sucked by the monkey and now he's acting like the monkey did it? And you're like, no, his friends were freaking out, so they took video of it because they're like, first of all, no one's gonna believe us, and second of all, we don't want to stop them. We don't want to freak the monkey out because it might like bite his dick off,
Oh my
and you know.
gosh.
Well,
Make him
before you
brave all
even
of a sudden.
continue, let me fix the story real quick.
Okay,
Their
sorry.
buddy went back. They were drunk at a
do you
bar.
fix-
And this is not how AIDS is.
They were drunk at a bar.
Better than AIDS.
They were drunk at a bar. Their buddy went home early.
Yeah.
He left the window open. They were in fucking
Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Yeah.
They were on vacation in Cambodia. Their buddy left the window open to the hotel. They got back to the hotel, and a monkey had snuck in through the window.
There it is.
They walked in to see their passed out drunk friend on the bed, and a monkey was sucking his dick.
Dick sucked.
Is it a true story?
True story.
He's got
video
the, he's got the
evidence.
video. Yeah, we saw the. And it's-
Oh, you?
No. Oh, I wish. I wish.
But doesn't
you're like it all makes
Yo.
sense. It all
I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Because in her head, she's like, yeah,
I was
you
like,
have that
this
footage.
is a crazy coming out story.
Well, when I
This is
first heard
wild.
it, when I was like, oh, dude, so somebody clearly had been training this monkey to suck dick, and then it must have escaped from the dick sucking factory, and it's been living in the jungle, but it's still, its instincts kick in when it smells the right pheromones. It breaks into people's, I don't know, apartment or Airbnb and gets one last suck off or something. That was my first thought, because it's like,
That's number one.
so, well, it's one thing for animals to have penetrative sex with each other. It's another thing for an animal to suck your dick when you're asleep. It doesn't happen. You know what I mean? It's like,
I don't know. You ever been with a Latina?
But you have to put yourself the real
that joke you mean?
the funny part of the
Nothing.
story is you have to put yourself in the situation. Imagine you walk back into a hotel room. You come back, you're on vacation in Cambodia.
Okay.
You walk into your hotel room
I'm crushing it.
and your drunk buddy is passed out on his bed.
Get his
Dick
dick
is-
sucked
And
by
a
a monkey.
monkey is sucking his dick.
Yeah.
We're like, he already has the
Funny fused.
infection.
Well, you're never gonna laugh
this-
at anything else
Normal.
ever. again.
Yeah, that would break
there's
you mentally.
nothing
Yeah.
funny.
In a weird way.
That's funny.
Yes! Dude, I'm walking into a room and a monkey is sucking Radu's dick? That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And so what happens is eventually, so they start taking video of the monkey sucking their buddy's dick, and then they're like, okay, now we gotta get the monkey off our buddy's dick. So they start,
Pulling their dicks out.
no, what they started doing
No,
was they
that's
went,
Like casting a
Smart.
fishing line.
Yeah. Hey, over here. Hey, over here. Over here. Over here. Hey.
Holy shit.
it's like
This
Jurassic
is
Park.
works.
It's like Jurassic Park, the doctor with the flare. Over here! What they started doing was they went outside the window and they were going, and they were trying to draw the monkey out because they were like, what if the monkey bites his dick? Like, now we've had our laughs. Now we got to get the monkey off our boy's
But what if
dick.
the monkey thought that was her man outside hooping and hollering, and she bites the dick off
And
anyways?
she was drunk and she was like, I'll show him.
Well, I told this story to another person, and it just shows you how the male mind works, because you're like, damn, if I had a monkey that could suck my dick, I wouldn't need a girlfriend or a wife. It would just be me and the monkey.
Y'all think that now? Y'all think that now?
Type shit.
Yeah,
All right, it wasn't another person. It was Channing.
I was about to say, why are you trying to judge?
I was trying to give
It was
you an
me.
out. I was trying to save your honor. He's like, it would just be me, my boys, and the monkey.
Hey, now that the story bombed,
But it's true. If a monkey sucked your dick, you'd be like, all right, you're gone. There's no more prolongated stories.
more
There's no more
restaurants.
Gilmore Girls. I don't have to put up with
No
shit.
more restaurants,
It's
it's
just
crazy.
me and the monkey for the rest of our lives.
I feel like this has been said before in some part of the
women
world.
say this all the
a
time. Like,
meme.
when they find the right vibrator, they find the right rabbit or whatever. Like, I don't eat men anymore. It's just me and these robot dick things or whatever. I'm like, well, we can't say this about a monkey.
It's only funny to you and me.
I think it really is. It's just drastically
Dude,
funny.
I think the
You're
rest
only
of us-
criminally
I'm
retarded
too
guy.
brain dead right now.
I cannot believe that bond.
I just heard
A
interspecies
monkey
sexual assault.
Sucking your friend's dick. You guys don't think that's funny?
There's this fixation.
I'd be like, yo,
on dick.
No, bro, my
Sure,
reaction would be like, you gotta get off Leah. We gotta get the fuck out of here, bro.
You walk in on your friend's dick getting sucked by a monkey, and you think anything's gonna be funnier to you.
Wait, did you
Like,
call
you're-
me a monkey?
That's the episode. No, she's looking at Joseph.
He said to get off of Leah, or Leah get off
Hey,
of
how
him.
dare you with my Nubian
Getting
queen
a
over
dick
here.
sucking, I'd be like, hey, get off my friend. Stop sucking her dick.
No, hey.
Boo! I remember half a day.
No, it was the timing thing. You fucked that up. That was on
Boo!
you.
How old are you? I've been wanting to ask that all night. How old is he?
Oh,
29.
Is he?
I'm 30.
Is he legal?
Well, I turned 30 in a
For
couple.
real?
Yeah.
we're all old. Everybody on fire.
Oh, this is sad.
This episode took a nefarious turn.
I felt like this was a good episode.
I love it. I actually really like it.
As someone who's watched every episode of this podcast, I feel
Hey,
like
if you're watching this
I don't
episode,
think you called me a monkey, but thank you for
hold
saying
on.
I have a penis.
If you're watching this
That was the
episode, I
whole
want
point.
to
You
thank
got
you
the
for
wrong-
subscribing to the
Yeah.
Patreon.
That's true. Thank you to our page guys. We really got a lot of good stuff
subscribe,
up there.
check out
You're
Boomtown Brewery.
you're not a part of the show, CJ.
But he's a
You were a
great
last
hype man.
minute addition.
I forced my way on.
This is pure chaos, and I had a lot
You
of
gotta
fun.
check out Boomtown Brewery.
I can't thank
I
you
just
guys.
You
think
gotta
you're
stop
my
plugging.
rival.
I know, but I really appreciate you. You're one of my longest friends in comedy.
I say yes to you too many times.
You really do. You
I
said you
do.
did the baseball thing short notice. You are truly a pure soul, and you don't mail it in. You come on and you do fucking hilarious
And you
stuff.
beat me at Set of the Night at the Comedy Store, which is huge.
Is that true?
Yes.
You went and did set on the
She
night.
won.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing that you're totally above. And
Then she didn't show up for a spot, and
Sorry.
I took it.
that's fucking. But listen, young comedians, take note. Follow you. Leah is actually established in so many fucking ways, and doesn't feel like she's too big for her britches. And so, shows up, does the small work. I'm impressed.
Sometimes it depends who it is. I will get really
And she's
diva
barely
Hollywood
late.
funny.
Okay, it's not even.
I've gotten
it's
better
not
with
even
that.
worth mentioning. I'm later than her.
Why did you bring that up?
I'm a cool bitch.
One of the coolest.
Babe,
Joseph
yeah.
Garcia.
Oh, Instagrams.
Another true ride or die. Anyway, Joseph Garcia, can't thank you enough. One of the regulars on the pod. You'll see him several times. I think that means 6. CJ, one of my favorite guys that I've met since we moved out here. CJ Price, right?
Yeah, shout out Boomtown Brewery.
Just a company man. And please go watch Leah's Don't Tell set and her Hulu set. They're so fucking
And
fun.
if you don't think getting your dick sucked by a monkey is the funniest thing imaginable, then don't watch the show.
Don't watch Kurt Gone Wild.
Don't watch the show.
House music.
I hate you, beach.